Hey everybody, it's Bryant again with some more People's Remix.
Hey.
And we are bringing Stoney here, another performing artist for our first event, the BLKOUT event. Stoney, I've met her about a year ago, and we became friends right off the bat. We met at Soho House.
Yes, sir.
And Stoney, I think Corey first came up to you, and then I was like, well, okay, let's meet her. And you've just been a fabulous person the entire time. And we're just super grateful that now we can take it to the next level and let's start performing together.
I'm excited.
So Stoney's a Leo, so everybody wish her a happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm a Leo rising, so I get to learn from the best. Right?
It's your season too.
Yes, exactly. Cheers to that. We're drinking water on a Saturday. Look at us, adulting. All right, Stoney, so let's get into the material. Let's talk about your art and how you came into it. I know that when we met, you were telling us that your career is IT, but I'd love to hear more about this passion of yours in poetry.
Okay, so I got my start, well, my mother, she's a writer. So when I was about 7 years old, she wrote a piece. And I thought it was the most fire shit that I've ever heard. And I took it to school. And I actually got caught reading it to some of my friends in school. But the way that she put the words together and the way that she told her story was inspiring. So ever since then, I've been a writer. So my mom is like a really big inspiration for me.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 years old. Now, are you from, you said you were from Southern California?
Houston.
Houston.
I was born and raised in Houston, moved to the Bay Area.
Okay.
Back and forth between those two.
Okay,
Yeah.
very nice. And so your love of poetry started in Houston or the Bay?
Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has a lot of your influence after your mom come from other poets?
Ooh, Alicia Harris, Jasmine Mans, some of my friends, Erykah Badu,
yes,
Lauryn Hill. I consider a lot of R&B artists poets as well.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
exactly what they are.
Oh, Common.
Common is amazing.
Yeah, I used to watch like a lot of Button Poetry, Def Com.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Poetry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is, Stoney, as I've known you, you've always been one that is you're not as outspoken as me or like as loud as me. But what's interesting and so powerful is it's like the words that you decide to use. It's almost like what's ever coming out of my mouth is going to be somewhat close to poetry anyway, because I'm a poet. And now you've just kind of put it in full swing of like why that is completely
It's
your
my
persona.
whole life.
Yeah, you're like, if words are coming out, it's going to be poetry.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they don't need to be said. Is kind of how I'm feeling about you right now.
I was a super quiet kid, never talked.
Yeah.
So like writing became a way for me to express myself. Like a lot of people think that just because I am a poet, I would be good at verbally expressing myself.
Yeah.
But I have to sit and like put it on paper for it to make sense.
How creative.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a small talk type of person then?
I hate small talk.
I do too.
I
Let's
hate
just get it
small
out
talk.
the way.
I can't do small talk.
Me neither. We have to do it to survive in this world, but otherwise I could not. I would be, we could just look at each other like, you look fabulous, and that's enough.
And just going about our day. A lot of people think that just because I could turn it on and turn it off.
Sure.
Being in corporate America, you know how it is. We have to appease a lot of white people and, be palatable. So I can turn it on and turn it off, but I'd much rather like have a conversation like this.
Yes.
Be able to, dive deeper.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Could you tell us or give us a hint of what you feel you might be sharing for the BLKOUT event?
Oh, okay. So there's the piece that I wrote for my mom. I will start with that because that's like my origin story. And honestly, I'll probably throw in a couple pieces that my friends like.
Okay.
Because I write for myself, but I like sending it to my friends to get like their perspective. Everything is like a true story. It's damn near just opening my diary. So everything that I'm sharing is like people, places, things.
That's gorgeous.
And some of the pieces might be about people in the audience and stuff like that. So
in our audience this weekend
potentially.
Okay, well, don't read me.
I won't. Please. I won't.
You're like, let me tell you about Brian. I got a whole poem on this one.
I write a lot about like my dating experiences, like being a Black queer woman, how
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not always the villain, but I'm not always the
Say less.
victim, you know? So
Yeah.
I like telling my stories that way. Love is beautiful.
You know, and then that also gives you a chance to kind of like, the word that's coming to my mind is not necessarily recuperate, but tell your own side of things. Because you're right. If you're going to start talking about your experiences, you got to be very, because somebody will try to tell it for you through their lens.
Exactly.
So,
see, the thing about me, there's people who tell one side, I tell both. Like, I'm going to tell you what I did wrong, and I'm going to tell you how this other person participated in
I totally
in our
understand
demise
that.
as well. I'm not the type of person that's just like, oh, you. Is me too.
Yes.
So a lot of things are like reflective on how I could have did better, or how I could have showed up, or even just the mistakes of like trusting people.
Amen.
Yeah.
Well, we are super excited to have you. It sounds like you are going to bring so much love to our event. You being in Portland, Oregon is clearly a vibe that's different than Houston.
Absolutely.
It's different than the Bay. However, you're finding your own path here in Portland, Oregon, which all of us have to do. And it's so interesting because Portland, Oregon is like, who would think as a person of color to be here? So how do you, I think as a poet, you might have some insight of like what that journey has been like for you.
I think what y'all are doing adds to the community, because you don't have a lot of Black queer centered spaces, or just Black spaces in general. So just being a part of a lot of collectives and community members who are doing things like this to open up space for Black people to feel comfortable sharing.
Yeah.
Coming out of my shell too, because I didn't read for like 3 years.
Oh.
And then I started reading last year, and then I started writing more, just for like new experience. This place brings me peace.
Amen. There's something about not having a lot of Black spaces that it really does force you to go dig real within. Because what else are you going to do with your time other than spend time with yourself?
So I think that's, and then I try to block out the fact that there's not that many of us and focus on who's here. So
yeah, it makes these things way more meaningful, right?
Exactly.
I love it.
This is so good.
All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. We're going to get one more cheers with our colorful little drinks. Happy Leo season. Thank you so much, Stoney, for joining us. And that's what we got for y'all.
I think people should come to the show. Yes, because I'm going to be there. I'm just kidding. But because, Corey, you're doing something very important, and so are you.
Thank you.
I think this is very necessary for our community. It'll just be really nice to meet other people in the area to collaborate with, or to know who is here and what we do. And also, I think because so many Black people, when I tell people I live in Oregon, they're like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing in Oregon? So we get to display what it is that we do in Oregon, and why more of us should be here and come here and take up space. And art is important. I remember growing up, it wasn't a way to make a living. Everybody's trying to push you into blue collar, white collar work, but now the arts are saving lives, and actually more people are being pushed into them, and it's seen as being something that's valuable. And I think art is a beautiful way to express yourself. So maybe us being there will inspire other people to open their voices or use their gifts as well.
Stoney, so your poet name is the X-Wave. Could you please explain to us what that means, and whatever pizzazz you can put on that while we're here?
So it stands for the woman abloom from vices and evils. And I came up with that name just because, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna sound so cocky, but it is true. I was doing a lot of things that a lot of people weren't doing, and then I would just notice people were just picking it up, But I like when people are individuals, because that attracts me to people. Like when you're eclectic in your own way, it's like, oh, you bring something different, So I was just like the wave, and then I'm like, this has to mean something more than just, oh, I'm just starting some motion. So yeah, I just tied it into the honesty in my pieces and just the growth.
I'm excited. All right. Thank you all.